There's a certain kind of power some people have. They walk into a room, and everything shifts. No fancy suit, no loud voice. They don't even say much, but you feel them. They command attention. Without asking for it, they own the room, and you wonder how they do it. You don't need fame. You don't need wealth. You don't even need to speak. But what you do need is presence, and that starts long before you open the door. Step 1. Walk in like you belong, even if you don't feel it. Most people walk into a room already shrinking, looking around for who's better, smarter, more successful. But confidence isn't about superiority. It's about certainty. The truth? You don't need to prove you belong. You just need to stop acting like you don't. You don't have to be the loudest, boldest, or most outgoing person. You just need to hold your space. Enter the room without apology. Stand tall, shoulders back, chin up, not stiff, not arrogant, just open. Eye contact, not aggressive, just present. Your body speaks long before your mouth does. Let it say, I'm grounded. Because people don't notice people who don't notice themselves. Confidence begins with posture, awareness, stillness, no frantic energy, no overcompensation, just still water, calm presence. Own your space first, and the room will follow. Step 2. Leave your inner noise at the door. When most people enter a space, they carry too much. Self-doubt, overthinking, the need to impress, and that noise speaks louder than words. To truly own the room, you need to be clear inside. Drop the mental checklist. Let go of the question, what do they think of me? Ask instead, how can I make others feel seen? Confidence isn't thinking you're the best in the room. It's not needing to be. Don't perform. Be present. Presence is magnetic because it's rare. In a distracted world, real attention is power. So before you walk in, center yourself. Feel your feet. Take a breath. Slow your thoughts. Anchor yourself in the now, because you can't own the room if you're not even in it. Step 3. Speak. Last, observe first. When you walk into a space, don't rush to speak. Don't fill silence to escape awkwardness. Let silence work for you. There's strength in observation. People who pause before they speak often command more respect. Because when you wait, people lean in. They listen because you speak with intention. And when you do talk, make it count. Short, honest, clear. You don't need to prove what you know. Let your calm do the talking. Say less. Mean more. Step 4. Master the invisible language. The most powerful people in any room often aren't saying much. They're listening. They're watching. They're picking up everything you're not saying. To own the room, learn to read the room. Look beyond the words. Observe tone, energy, body language. Who's leading the room? Who's watching who? Who feels awkward? Who feels dominant? Awareness is leverage. The more you sense, the more you can shift the energy, not by force, but by presence. If someone's nervous, calm them. If someone's being overlooked, acknowledge them. If the energy is chaotic, ground it by being calm. You don't need to control the room. You just need to influence it. And influence is quiet power, not loud authority. Like this video as we move on. You don't dominate a room by forcing your energy on it. You do it by shaping the energy already in the space. Step 5. Lead with curiosity, not ego. If your first goal is to impress, you've already lost, because people can feel that, and they'll guard themselves from it. But walk in with curiosity, true, genuine interest in others, and everything changes. Ask real questions, not the kind that sound like you're waiting for your turn to speak, the kind that stop people and make them think. When you're genuinely curious, your presence becomes refreshing, because most people are busy talking about themselves. Be the exception. Ask better questions, and you'll unlock better conversations. When someone feels truly seen by you, they'll remember you far longer than anyone who tried to stand out. Step 6. Radiate certainty, not perfection. Perfection isn't relatable. Certainty is. You don't need to have everything figured out to command a room. You just need to be rooted in who you are, even if you're still growing. Own your flaws. Don't over-explain or apologize for existing. You're not in the room to ask for approval. You're in the room to contribute, connect, and carry yourself with dignity. People follow those who know who they are, even if they're still evolving. Your self-trust gives others permission to trust you too. Step 7. Make people feel important in your presence. This is the secret that nobody teaches. People don't remember how smart you sounded. They remember how you made them feel. You can own a room without being the most successful person in it. All it takes is this. Make the person in front of you feel like the only one in the room. Listen like it matters. Make eye contact like it's normal. Put your phone away. React when they speak. Smile with your eyes, not just your face. The real flex? Giving full presence in a world starving for it. People will connect with you, even if you said nothing profound. They'll sense it. This person respects me. And that, in any room, is rare power. Step 8. Carry the energy you want others to match. Want respect? Carry yourself with respect. Want calm? Be the calmest person there. Want others to open up? You go first. Rooms mirror energy. So whatever you bring in, confusion, tension, warmth, confidence, it multiplies. You become the emotional thermostat. If you walk in anxious, the room tenses. If you walk in grounded, others relax. If you walk in clear, people follow your lead. You don't have to fix the entire room. You just have to own what you bring to it. And the strongest energy wins. Step 9. Leave them with a presence, not a performance. You're not there to prove your worth. You're there to share it. When you leave the room, what do people say about you? Not just your clothes, your voice, or your story, but your energy. Were you real? Did you bring clarity or chaos? Did you draw people in or drain the air out? Your presence leaves a fingerprint. And the most respected people are the ones whose presence brings peace, not pressure. Who make others feel more capable, not more insecure. Let your walk, your stillness, your tone, your honesty speak for you. Leave the show. Bring the soul. You don't need status. You don't need designer clothes. You don't need loud words or long stories. What you need is to understand this. The room responds to the way you see yourself. Step 10. Walk like you belong, even before you believe it. Don't fake confidence, but do walk in like you deserve to be there, because you do. You don't have to be the smartest. You don't need the best track record. You just need to hold your head like you're allowed to exist. This is not arrogance. It's ownership. It's not pretending. It's practice. You walk like you matter, and your body will start believing it. Others will pick up on it too. Posture speaks before words. So stand tall, not to impress, but to express. I'm here. I'm ready. I bring something of value. Even if your voice shakes, even if your thoughts race, hold your space. Step 11. Don't over-explain. Don't shrink. Don't oversell. When you enter a room and feel the urge to prove your worth, pause. Insecure energy talks too much. It explains what doesn't need explaining. It fills silences that could have held power. But secure energy? It's patient. It knows silence can say, I'm comfortable here. It knows you don't have to shout to be heard. If someone questions your presence, let them. If they underestimate you, smile. Your worth isn't up for debate. It's already decided. And real influence doesn't need a resume in every conversation. Just value, energy, and alignment. Step 12. Exit quietly. Leave impact loud. You don't need fireworks to be unforgettable. You just need to show up fully. Your best walkout move? Gratitude. Thank someone genuinely. Compliment someone's idea. Wrap up the moment like it mattered, because it did. You were there, and they'll remember it, not just for what you said, but for how you carried yourself. And before you leave this video, if this message hit something inside you, if you've ever walked into rooms feeling invisible, let this be your reminder. You've always had something. You've always been enough. You just needed to stop dimming your light. So before you scroll away, do this. Subscribe to join the Rise Lazy crew. We're building discipline, confidence, and a better life one step at a time. Like this video so it reaches someone else who needs this message. Drop a comment below. What did you learn? What kind of video should come next? And if you want more, click the top 5 most helpful videos linked in the description. They're waiting for you. We're not done growing. We're just getting started.